So I think my biggest fear is the obvious one, which is misinformation, right?
I'm curious to know what you see as the pros of digital media and if you see any cons in digital media and what it might mean for South Africa. Because one of the more interesting stories that I've read recently is like the bots that different political parties have been using on X and Twitter and everything. And that's very reminiscent of what's been happening in the United States. The only difference is we don't have an Elon Musk who can buy Twitter, so we need to create bots. There's definitely a very scary world, which is to say public discourse can be stolen from the public and to some extent is being stolen through the use of bots, which isn't reflective of what people truly think. On the other end, there's so much value for people being able to tell their story, their own story, live, real time, and actually say, this is what's happening in my community. Where you stand within all of that, how have you felt digital media has allowed us to re-engage the world? But also, what do you think your biggest fear is with digital media?
So I think my biggest fear is the obvious one, which is misinformation, right? Because remember, you must remember, not everyone is genuine. Some people quite literally enjoy chaos, right?
Yes.
So that's, I think, the biggest fear for me is the spread of misinformation and just in general, just because South Africans are quiet, and this is no disrespect to anyone, we have very low media literacy levels. So we struggle to spot when something is real and when something is not.
Yeah.
It's it's so difficult and it needs regulation. It needs people to be held accountable in some way. In the same way that using the K word, you can use it inside your home, but once you step out and you say to someone and you're caught, there are implications for that.
Yeah.
We need to find a way to give digital regulations.